What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my Mariners YouTube franchise series. My name is West Coast 22. I appreciate you being here. We are just after the draft. If you watched the last episode, you saw the what I think was an incredible draft. We finally got two 90 pluses in the same draft. We added in a good 88, a good 85. We didn't have any high speed only type players. I really liked every single guy I got, even Mark Samuel. Yes, he's only 79, but he's in the bullpen. And having a 79 in the bullpen is not the worst thing in the world. If you look at most bullpens, people have some high 60s and some 70s in there. So Mark Samuel might be able to do something for us too. So this episode here, before we start in the simulation, we're going to look through the lineup, look through the rotation, make sure there's no tweaks that we want to make, no promotions, no demotions that we feel like we need to do. And then we will sim all the way to the trade deadline, which should be here. So we'll do about 2 months or so and see where we stand at the trade deadline. I don't foresee any trades being made by me in the trade deadline. We'll see where we're at. I mean, this is 2025, which means the postseason drought is now 24 years for the Mariners, which is completely brutal. But I'm hoping that we can finish that soon. So we will go into other lineups here. Just make sure there's nothing we want to change. Wilkerson hitting 300. We're definitely going to keep him there. He's producing. He's getting on base. I mean, his on base is 370. Obviously, I'd like that to be a little higher in the leadoff spot, but hey, you're hitting 307. I'll take it. Ty France doing well, 278. Got that contact at the 91 against righties. Kyle Lewis not having a great start, 238. Only 7 home runs. That average needs to go up. I don't like the negative one to contact, but it is what it is. Julio. I mean, he's having the kind of year I think he's going to have for a while. 270, 280, 290 on his top. Only 10 home runs, though. I'd like to see that number a little higher. I'd like to see 20 or 25 by the All-Star break, so we'll see. He definitely has the power numbers for it. Don't like the -2 power versus left, which is very odd that he's dropping, but he's walking. His on base is just like our leadoff hitter, so can't really be too upset about that. Evan White is struggling. This is somebody we might take off a little bit, especially against, I mean, right-handers, he has the power, but 5 home runs, his on base is 263. Might be time to kind of sit him a little bit. Kelnick is doing okay for what his attributes are. Dom T is not doing well. 212 is not going to cut it. Shedlong's playing really well in the 8-hole. 275, 10 home runs. Don't know how he's doing it with those attributes, but I mean, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna let him stay. If you can hit 275, we're good. Ruiz 270 as well, on base of 320 out of the 9 holes, a catcher. Still 25 years old, still a potential, and still getting better. So we have the best is yet to come from Mr. Ruiz there. I mean, there's a couple things that we could do. Evan White, we can kind of sit him for a bit. Dom T, we can sit for a little bit. We have kind of different options. Nobody that's really standing out, though, and that's the main problem. I mean, I can give Nick Gonzalez a chance here and move Shed to left, move Kelnick to right, and take out Dom T. Oof. Evan White's the other one. I just don't think we have a first baseman. Ty France can play first. I think Gonzalez would be the only person that I would put in right now. I really do want to get Marte in because I need him to get better. That A potential, he's only 22. I want to get him up as fast as I can. But he can only play shortstop. Wilkerson can play anywhere. And he has the defense to play anywhere. So I think we're going to make some moves here and see if we can jumpstart these guys. So Ty France is going to move to first because he can play first. We're going to move Wilkerson to third. And we're going to bring in Marte here. We're going to move Shed up. Dom T, I think, is just going to have to stay right now. I mean, again, I could bring in... I could move Shed, Kelnick, and Dom T around and bring in Benitez if I wanted to. God, he is getting better versus righties, though. We'll save that. We'll give Dom T a little bit more time. We don't want to go too crazy, so we need to move this lineup as well. France to first, Wilkerson to third, Marte in, and then we moved Shedlong up. Okay. Versus lefties here. I don't like moving Ty France up to second. The 2-hole. I don't like that really, really slow speed up there. I mean, I can move Kyle Lewis to 2. Yes, he's power, but you know what? Let's just do it. Ty France hitting 278. Yes, the speed's not there, but he's getting on base, and that's the goal, right? Get on base, that's the goal. Evan White, I don't want to play. I think we're going to do the exact same situation here. And put in Marte. Give Marte some at-bats and see what he can do. He's only 20 at-bats. He's got 2 hits. So we're going to see what he can do. But it's not bad. We're hitting better than what I'm used to. Our overalls are getting there, so we're going to stick with that. Pitching, we've already made one change, and that was taking Hancock out with his 7+ ERA and sliding in Nicky Boy. I actually think we brought in Swanson instead. Starters are doing okay. Hopefully Swanson can keep that up in the rotation. Hancock needs to improve. Masevich is doing okay. Kirby's doing great. Priester is lights out. And so is Villegas for the 2nd straight year. Like, this guy. And he's only going to get better. I'm really hoping, let's see, Bruce Villegas was an 80 overall, and that's it. So I'm hoping he continues to push that a little bit higher. But even where he's sitting right now, he's going to be a viable bullpen guy for a long time. So I'm happy. If you look at our overalls here, 22nd in pitching. Thanks, Hancock. Speed's good. Power's middle of the pack. Contact's middle of the pack. Defense, middle of the pack. So we're getting there. If you look at the top prospects now, we're starting to fall out a little bit because we just don't have, we really, really need to rebuild our farm system. Luckily, this past draft, I think, is going to do that. But we have, one person in the top prospects now? Oof. So this is our window coming up. We have to win. We're not going to have a lot of chances here. Kevin Shepard, 9th overall prospect. He's one of the creative players. Who else do we have? Anybody? Mr. Pujols Jr. Shohei Ohtani comes back into the top 50. So 3 of our, 11 or 12 caps are in the top 50. So that's good. So hopefully we can start seeing some of those guys soon in the major league level. Start seeing some more stats and seeing how they're going to progress. So yeah, I think we're about ready to go. We are 5.5 back of the Angels, who are just murdering right now, and we're technically in a wild card spot. So we have a chance here. A lot of baseball left. Look at the Astros; they're second, first, third, and we're not. So the team average is still not there. 247 is not great. 326 on base is not great. So the offense still needs a little bit of work. But again, our lineup is young still. 24, not counting France. Can't believe Kalu's 29. Julio's 22. Kelnick's 24. Marte's 22. We have Benitez, who's 25. Gonzalez, who's 25. Ruiz, who's 25. Young. Plenty of time to continue to get better. And that's definitely what we're hoping for. So, fixed rotation. Don't care. Fraley, it's fine. 3 to the Dodgers. The incredible Dodgers, by the way. Then we come home for what looks like a 9-game homestand against... Ooh. Rockies are bad, A's are okay, and the Twins are very good. So, let's see what happens this month. 3 with the Dodgers. We lose 2 of 3. That's not ideal. But the 2 were 1-run losses. Wait, what? Hold on. What? Hold up here. Who did it say was our losing pitcher? Yeah, I'm so confused. Why did it say Nick Gonzalez was our losing pitcher? Pretty sure that should be Priester, right? Because he gave up the hit in extra innings. Yeah, Nick Gonzalez is not 0 for 1, yo. He is a position player. What kind of nonsense is that? Freaking game. Okay. Take 2 from the Rockies. Expected. Great pitching. Swanson and Gilbert pitch well. We need those 2 wins. 4 from the Twins. Split is what we need. Anything better is gravy. And it's gravy. 3 of 4 from the Twins. Shutout on Tuesday. Shutout on Thursday. Shutout on Saturday. Starting to come back. Hancock, just terrible. That's so bad. Sometimes pitchers just don't work out, man. Swanson continues to be really good. Back-to-back wins. And we take 3 from the Twins, and we're 38-29. 3 more at home before we go on the road. And I assumed that we would regress a little bit. Lose 2 of 3 to the Oakland A's. Puts us 6 games out. The Astros are starting to turn it up, and that's not good news. I'd prefer not to have a good record and be in 3rd in the division. But alas, that's what it's looking like. 3 on the road in Tampa. A huge 4-game set at Houston. Then 3 on the road to the D-backs. Long, lengthy road trip here. We take 2 or 3 from Tampa. Justice Sheffield and Hancock. Good. Hancock finally pitches better. Thank God. You got to drop that ERA, bro. You have to. 4 with Houston. We get Jose McCullers, Whitley, and Adrian Hauser. Hey, 3 of 4 from them too. So the 2 big series this month, we take 3 of 4 from both of them. Very, very big. Jim Donald is getting absolutely obliterated in that bullpen. Hancock pitches well for another win. Justice continues to be amazing, and Swanson continues to get dubs. What can I say? If it works, it works. See, then we regress again. The bad teams we lose to, the good teams we win. How infuriating. 10 games above 500 now. 6 games out of the division. Still on a wild card spot. The Angels and Mariners are starting to pull away a little bit. But there's a lot of baseball left. A lot of baseball left. That's fine. We go into July, going into All-Star month, and the trade deadline. A lot going on here. We have to turn around and get 3 more with Houston and then 3 more with the Yankees before we go on the road to get to the All-Star break. Padres get Dylan Carlson from the Cardinals, Jimmy Espinoza, and Anderson Espinoza. I'm going to assume they're family. Why not? Let's call them cousins. Let's say the Espinoza cousins go to St. Louis as Dylan Carlson moves to Petco. And Nick Solak goes to Boston, leaves the division, which I'm okay with. Glenn Allen Hill Jr. and David Ezell comes to Texas. We lose 2 or 3 from Houston there. 3 with the Yankees. All right, so at least we go 3-3 on our homestand. Not ideal. We do beat Garrett Cole and Wander Suero. Last 6 before the All-Star break. God, can we stop playing the Astros? That would be glorious. What a big 6 games here. White Sox? Okay, you're not getting Julio. You're never ever getting Julio. Nobody's getting Julio. Leave me alone. Good Lord. No. Cade Marlowe. Hey, can we just send me this game, please? Good Lord. We're going to play the home run derby just because I want to see who is it. Mookie Betts, Jordan Baez with the Marlins. There's Trouty McTrout, Devers with the Brewers, Max Muncy, Wilmer Flores, and Luke Voigt with the Baltimore Orioles. So that is the home run derby. We do take 2 or 3 from Houston, though. We're hanging tough, but we're not doing enough to pass them. So let's just get to this. No. Fix it. Don't care. The NL wins. No. Who cares? Who cares? Okay. So we're 7 games out, but still 3.5 up in the wild card. So we're still holding strong. The team average has jumped about 10 points. So let's go see what's going on here. That's not what I wanted to do. Wilkerson still doing okay. Ty France is killing it in that 2 spot. Kyle Lewis, only 11 home runs. Don't like it, but it is what it is. Julio's up to 16. Shed Long has regressed a lot. Dumpty's gotten better, so he's at almost 250, so that's good. Noel V. Marte up to 300. So we made the right choice with getting Marte into this lineup. He is now hitting 300 on base, a 364. Beautiful call by me. You're welcome. You're freaking welcome. Hell yeah, Marte. Get better. Justice up to an 89. Swanson continues to dominate. Gilbert struggling a bit. Marcevich is struggling a bit. And Rene Rodriguez is doing pretty damn well. Hancock's getting better. I think he's about firm. Kirby could be better. Jim Donald's getting obliterated. Quinn Priester, good enough for the bullpen. Jalen Beeks continues to struggle. That's both my lefties in the pen just are getting crushed. Bruce Villegas continues to do well. And Sir Anthony Dominguez, after a brutal year last year, 33 of 33 in save opportunities, has not blown a save, has only allowed 3 runs in 32 innings. I mean, if that's not all-star material, I don't know what is. And I'm pretty sure that's what that star means. I should know that, but I'm pretty sure that's what that star means, is he's an all-star. So Sir Anthony's an all-star. So was Julio, it looks like. It's about right. In 1656, it's all good. On base 377. OPS of 860. I would like that to be a little bit higher, but it is what it is. Let's go look real quick and see if there's any other trades that have happened since I have not paid attention. Dang it. Completed trades. Tapia. Really, I'm just looking for big names, or I'm looking for caps. Create a players. There's one. Teaker Teak goes to Toronto. He is not going to like that. I got to type it in here. Sorry. Traded from Boston. He is a Red Sox fan, and he is no longer a Red Sox. He is now in Toronto. Stays in the division, but is on the move. These high potential creative players get traded all the time. It's baffling. It is baffling. We already saw those 2 trades. Orioles are trading everybody, aren't they? Jeez. Velasquez. Rosario. All right, so that's all that I see right now. We know there's going to be more considering it's a trade deadline coming up. So 7/17, July 17th is what we're looking at. All right, so quick 5-game homestand before we go on the road for a bunch. 4, 6, 9. All right. Detroit's not good, and Oakland is 500. Ryan Weathers to Philadelphia, and Toronto continues to trade their really young, good players, which is baffling. Toronto just continues to give up. I don't understand what it is with the Blue Jays. 24-year-old, 86 overall. Nah. See you later. Now, again, we can't see the potential on the screen. One of the big things I wish MLB 22 would change, I like this trade screen, but it needs to show potentials on here as well. Because we can't value what kind of trade this is if we don't see their potential. Like if these guys are C potentials, this trade is garbage. B's, it's a little better, right? So potentials need to be on the screen. If you're listening, MLB the show, just saying, hook a brother up. Blue Jays, again, continue. Good God, man. Why do they just continue to dump all their good players? Like, I get it. 4.78 ERA, okay? Not doing well. But he's 88 overall. Like, are you just giving up? For Gene Segura? Like, you have to hope Vaccaro has some potential. If not, this trade's completely pointless. He has 2 years of team control left. Oh, Toronto, you break your fans' hearts. Unreal. As we sweep the Tigers. No! I think Cabrera's in AAA. I think Cabrera's in AAA. I don't think that's our big dude. But we do rail off 5 straight. So I'll take that. 5 huge wins. This could be the year we finally break the streak. Knock on wood. You guys hear that? Knock on wood. Just saying. What was I going to go do? Oh, yeah. The injured list. Head fracture? What? Career-ending injury, maybe? Oh, no. This was our AAA guy. We drafted in year 1, 89 overall potential. And he's out with a head fracture. Get better, Chris Bassett. Let's hope that does not become something much, much bigger. Son of a gun. Okay. Let's go back to completed here. See if there's any other trades. Stop doing that. Whoops. Since the 17th, we saw a couple. Oh, look, the Blue Jays traded their catcher away, too. Alejandro Kirk. Fantastic. Jake Bowers. We already saw that one. Hudson Potts. All right, so no other caps are going. We look at the standings now. 4 games back of the division. That's all. And we are just clear and more clear. 6 games ahead of the New York Yankees. 7-game win streak. We got a ways to go again, but we are looking really, really good here. Big road trip here. 4 with the god-awful Rangers. 2 with the terrible Giants. Got to do well in these next 6 games at least. And we don't. Terrible Texas, and our offense is nowhere to be seen. We lose 3 of 4. Not a boy. See, we beat the good teams. We lose to the bad teams. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. We do beat the Giants both times, though, at Oracle Park. Make up for that terrible series against Texas. The trade deadline is today. So let's go see what else is going on here. Nope. Tristan Cassis. Oh, for Brian Hayes. That's a really big trade. I'm assuming both their potentials are pretty high. Red Sox and Pirates swap stars. That's a pretty solid trade right there. Pirates get a banger. Pirates get a banger. Standings going into the trade deadline. The Astros 4.5 up in the division. Twins 9 games clear in the Central. And the Red Sox have a giant lead in the East. Going to the National League, Dodgers are 5.5 clear. Brewers are 9 clear. And the Braves are 6 clear. So American League West is the best division, or that has the closest race right now. That's pretty crazy. You look at the wild cards, Angels and Mariners have the 2, And we're 7 games clear in the National League. Padres, Cubs, and Phillies are all right there. Marlins and Mets and Nats trying to fight their way back into the discussion. Wow, oh wow. Wow, oh wow. Hello? See, and then they do stupid crap like this. Why is my guy benched? See, they make dumb choices. When I say fixed lineups, this is why I don't do it very often. They literally change all of my stuff, and it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. Why? Why are you switching everything for me again? Knock it off. God, which means they did it on lefties too. That's really frustrating. Wilkerson, France. I mean, it's probably not going to look exactly like it did, but that's okay. It still looks good enough. Getting at the lefties. Yo, is my leadoff hitter hitting 291? You're stupid if you think I'm not bringing him in. Good Lord, man. Y'all are out of your ever-living mind. Ever-living mind. Oh, he's in versus no DH, though. Stupid. Stupid. France and White. Wait. That's what I want to do. Luis Rodriguez. Dumpty's out. That's fine. Okay. Now stop messing with my damn lineups, you stupid game. 291, 299 in the top 2 spots. Yes, please. And power hitters behind him. Come on. Stop screwing me off here. All right, so we already have all this. Let's take one last quick peek at the top prospects. Make sure nothing changed. Cabrera's still 8th, although head fracture, so he is out. So that is unfortunate. No one else looks like to be squeaking in. Look at all these Rangers and A's and Angels. Top prospects. They're coming. They're coming. Let's get into August here. So there we go. Because I want to do one last quick look and just make sure no other trades happened. Now we get to go into our roster. Wait, what? We can't do it yet? Oh, it's September 1st call-ups. I thought I could get 2 more players up to the majors. That's why I simmed to the 1st, but I'm completely a month behind. So August 1st, that's where we're staying here. 59 and 45. We do lose to the A's here. So we are going to end the sim 5 games back of the division, but we will end 7 games up in the wild card. 104 games into the season, 58 games left for the chance to end a 24-year playoff drought for the Seattle Mariners and hopefully have some playoff videos, which we will be quick managing. Quick managing has never given me luck because I feel like it plays different, but I feel like it'll be a lot more exciting to quick manage to have a little bit more control over who goes where with pitching and stuff like that. So if we can make the playoffs, we will be doing quick manage, which I'm very excited for. But we got to get there first. A collapse could happen. You never know. But trade deadline, year 5, I'm happy with where we are. We're 7 games up in the wild card, 14 games up above 500, and 5 games back in the division. The division is not out of reach either. We got to push and be able to beat the Astros and Angels, but the division is not out of reach either. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. My goal this month is to start uploading a lot more often. Given myself a lofty goal of uploading in September every single day, a combination of MLB and Madden, that might be a little bit too much of a lofty goal, but we're going to give it a shot and we're going to see what happens. If I fail, I fail, but I'm going to give myself a a big goal to go for and see what I can do. So I appreciate y'all. Thanks so much. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. Get to the description. Come check me out on Twitch. Playing MLB The Show, playing Madden, doing something, having some hijinks, and making fun of each other. It's what we do. I love y'all. Take it easy. Be good to each other. Peace.